I think that one of the things from Plano that we keep referencing, yeah, poor performance on Nuke to T side, but one of the things we keep going back to is that these guys are actively getting better, but for every match that we see them play. And we saw that, especially on Nuke that T side, we went from defaults into T-red positions, into no time left on the bomb side, into now what we saw a few days ago, where defaults into good timed executes, right? Very snappy with that, and much more time left. They went from, rather than executing at 20 seconds left, they learned a thing or two. Now they started executing at 40 seconds, 30 seconds left, giving them at least a little bit more time to work those picks.
Well, we're at it again, guys. Oh, Plano on Nuke. Buckle up. Strap yourselves in. Straight jackets at the ready. Craziness is coming.
Yeah, I think all of our questions will be answered here. Can FURIA have learned from their mistakes from the first time around they played? I don't think it's going to be as one-sided as previous. I think FURIA is going to really want to show them how Brazilian CS is played.
Oh, fast out the door. They threw a top garage smoke. I don't know if that was meant for main, but Yuri doesn't care where the smokes are landing. All his shots are running out the door with a double. BSM going to get lurked on by Queserato, and oh, that's unfortunate for Plano, who are just getting cream crackered in this round. Dink through the smoke. Yuri's hunting kills. He's got confidence, but it will bite him back. That being said, 4-on-2 on the bomb site. This should be a FURIA round.
Yeah, nice start out of FURIA. I like that already. You know, they hit the ground running here.
Wait, has Junior crashed or something? He's not moving, they're not planting, they're defending Junior. He doesn't look like he's
talking, though,
yeah,
and his cameras
I think it's maybe his game's crashed. Look at what he's aiming at. He's aiming at the corner. Like, oh, now he's back. No, oh, he moved his mouse. There he is.
Okay. You go, man. No. You just can't comprehend.
There are definitely some tech issues, because Art's sitting there covering him.
Oh, he killed, yeah, they killed him. Yep. That's smart.
They needed a bomb, yeah.
Well,
they're gonna win the round, I think. So weird.
Oh, my headset fell off out of excitement. No. And don't lose the round now. Junior crashed, and it was a 1v4. Now it's a 1v2. Oh my God! Please, Henny. They're either side of him. He's trapped. They've got this crossfire. It's not easy, and so they do deal with it well. I tell you what, I would have needed to speak to the manager. If that ended up costing FURIA a round, that wouldn't have felt good.
Don't know what went on there. Some form of tech issue for Junior.
It seemed like he was still in the server, just lagging. I wonder if he couldn't even DC out of it. We do see a quick tech pause. We can see on the FURIA screens as well, everyone's running over, trying to help him out. And yeah, sure, we did see Plano has had fantastic CT sides on this map, except for yesterday. Or 2 days ago now. Can't remember, all the days just blending in at this point. There's been plenty of Counter-Strike to be played.
I've been trying to figure out who else you look like with that wig, Harry. And
yeah,
you know, I'm looking in the past now on the stream, just having another look.
In the past, yeah.
Yeah, maybe a young Dog the Bounty Hunter before his life was crippled with addiction. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if he just stayed clean, hadn't fallen in to the wrong crowd.
I'm showing Hugo who Dog the Bounty Hunter is.
How can you not know who Dog the Bounty Hunter is, bruh?
Is that an 80s reference, Richard? I don't know.
No, definitely not.
90s?
I largely know who he is, I think, through South Park, but then obviously once you learn about it in the first place, you gotta dig deeper down that rabbit hole. Yeah, no, I like that. I like the Dog the Bounty. That's much better than Karen. You know, like a straight-edge Dog the Bounty.
Well, I mean, when Dog the Bounty Hunter wants to speak to the manager, he just maces him immediately. Like, doesn't even speak. Sprays him with pellets. Maces him, and then that's that. Go with Christ.
Man, I imagine, like, when you said Mason, I know you meant pepper spray, but I just imagine, like, a
medieval weapon, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Just walks up to the manager's desk, slams the mace down.
Smash.
Go with Christ. Oh, the retake's on for Plano. Isn't it? Christ almighty, Art holding for the push. Oh, there's two on the other side of Art, and he's going to deal with both of them. That there might win the round for Furia. And Leo might just be saving.
Doesn't he have a mullet though?
Yeah,
he does.
yeah. He's got a mullet, but
he
you
has
know, I get
like, blonde kind of. It's just a mess, really. What's going on with his head?
Yeah, I think that's the straight edge part, right? Like it was the going off the rails that made him grow the mullet and get a little more greasy with it. Right. Before that, man, he had a nice little bowl cut like what I'm rocking.
Mullet is indeed the official haircut of Matthews, so. So I'm told.
You heard that, of course.
Yeah, I can't remember what study it was in.
Bring up Harvard's website for that one.
Yeah.
Study finds the 66%.
We're 2 rounds in.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back to bed now. See you in a bit.
We'll wake him up when needed. Right now, Plano needs to wake up. It's a slow start. They've got another eco. Art's looking for ramp kills. He might just find it. Henny won't give him the satisfaction. And it's all a bit of a bait for VSM, who's tucked in behind the boxes. Annoying spot to clear. Deagle can do double. Taps to the chest. Vinny does check it, though. Henny's out of ramp, and so a path to B is there. That will be the round 1 if they drop in. But Plano are expecting this exact play. Not much they can do about it, though. No weaponry other than Leo, no kits. Just about getting guns out of here, doing some damage on the way. That being said, 3-0 for Furia, though, looking good.
Definitely. Yeah. The start that they wanted for sure. Looking at the money though, Kenji and Henny, both enough for the AWP for next round. We saw that trend continuously. I think it's been a little bit more apparent the last few games. First Nuke game, I think mostly Kenji, and then was a little bit flexible, but as we mentioned, first few official games here for the Plano squad, or at least rather at a big event, so I think there's a lot of learnings every single match they play. And obviously it has been so dominant on a specific map, they're even forcing teams to veto that away from them. So we saw Payne do yesterday.
Yeah, it's crazy that we've got, a couple of really, really nice maps out of Plano, such as Vertigo, such as Mirage. I'm very interested to see where Furia, are they going to be any good on Mirage? Because they got, 13-2, didn't they? From Plano on that map, on T side.
Both maps though felt a little bit off, I'm not sure. I do feel like we're at least hoping that it's going to be a bit better today.
We're already started, so. VSM waiting on the ramp smoke. They're about to explode. There's a few players here waiting. There's an AWP on KNG. He's nowhere near the action, but if they do go ramp to B, he'll be in that lower site ahead of time. Smoke dropped. Furia won't respect it. They jump through VSM. Oh, he gets that kill on the edge. The rest of Furia back out. They don't want anything to do with it. Although I feel like if a second player pushed through that smoke with VSM, there certainly would have been a trade. Nonetheless, Keserato dead and back to the drawing board with no utility, really. You've got a molly, 2 flashes, and a smoke. You can't exactly get down to secret. And even if you do, the AWP is there, ready and waiting. Furia needs to do a top split at this point. They're going to walk up to main. This is their best bet.
Yeah, absolutely. Had the lobby player. Yuri has a flash as well. Could have thrown that into Mini. Bit of a curveball here for Furia. I like this. Should be seeing a pretty snappy A split. One from lobby, one from mini, and oh, we actually see Junior going to mini as well.
Oh, heady shoot. Yes, there it is. Oh, you felt it. It was inevitable. Yuri dead as well. Big round out of Henny versus his old team. Just absolutely wiping the floor with them. Plano coming in with their first round. They hit the ground running, right? The rifles come out, and they don't wait long before they grace the scoreboard. Plano have been a very exciting team. You know, like early on, they gave us hectic CS, and it was fun, and they were winning. Whereas, you know, man, like that first win over FURIA was no joke. And even though I think FURIA are going to give them a better run for their money this time around, you know, I find myself questioning, you know, who I even think wins this one. Like, Plano have really impressed me here.
Yeah, triple ramp in this round. These B players can come back up if they want and help, but oof. Look at that nade. 3 players on 50. Does not get much better than that. 150 UD in one single HE. Those B players aren't needed to come back up.
Yeah, with an entry to that as well. You know, you probably have FURIA at this point. Maybe you're looking into getting someone down in vents. But yeah, a lot of damage being done here early. It was Extremum yesterday, was utilizing a lot of those inner plays to a point in which we were questioning maybe it's time to go somewhere else. Pretty late smoke wall here by about 1 minute mark. I don't know, I feel like it's a tell. The smoke wall after or around the minute mark. Barely do we see people utilize these.
Yeah, you've been on the money with that call every single time, and no one ever does cross behind them. Yuri's even going to have to lurk outside. It's an A hit. 30 seconds. If they drop down the vent, there's 2B. That's not a nice option. Neither is his top site hit. Lucas waiting. Leo cleared out, and the Heaven player swinging as well. Lucas is trying to find a fight. Now he's all that stands between FURIA and a bomb plant. He's taking down the Hutman. K-Serato creeping in very low. KG up the vent. Mad lad. Bomb dropped. K-Serato on 4. Does get the trade though. Grabs the package and just enough time to stick the bomb, but he fakes it. He thinks Henny's coming from upper. That is not the case. It's a 1 round by Plano. He hears a footsteps, and it's too late for K-Serato. Bit of a shame there, but was to never know about that double lower rotate that came in at the beginning of the round.
Yeah, and takes a gamble there as well. 4 HP left. Sure, maybe it looks a little bit silly going for, better maybe to go for the plant, but at that moment, he's thinking about just winning the round. Throwing a fake, maybe hoping that the CT would just be rushing the bomb planner just because of that timing.
Yeah, nothing feels worse than sticking that with 4 seconds and then getting peaked while you're sticking it. So you can definitely understand that. He just never knew where Henny was. 2 CTs climbing up the vent ladder silently as well. Wins the round for Plano. Quite the state of affairs. Now a force as well for FURIA. They put everything in. They're running the smokes early as well. This early KNG B-side AWP that's been apparent in multiple rounds is not there this time. It's going to be a rifle instead. VSM joined by KNG from ramp. Door swung, smoke out. VSM. Does he want to give away his position in trying to deny a plant? Well, now they know anyway. He's removed the rifle, and this round should fall apart here for FURIA.
Oh, well, yeah, VSM locking it in, locking it down, baby. That's the VSM treatment. Just Vinny left, and he's dead as well. VSM wreaking havoc. And Plano up onto 3, tying this game up. Ooh. See, I was really hoping that, like, with the nuke pick coming through, we would see FURIA get off to a rip-roaring beginning, looking to give Plano a run for their money. But now, man, the equalizers have come in right away. Plano are about to take the lead, and there's very little that FURIA can say or do in this round to hold on to it. So Plano should be leapfrogging themselves up onto 4-3 at this point in time.
Yeah, I feel like they've had a really good approach here. Plano in the beginning of their CT side, they have started some people, even the rounds in between of, hey, let's put someone down at lower. We know that FURIA likes to push down in vents, right? Likes to take a lot of space there. Ooh. Especially when they've managed to lock in ramp as well as they have. Gives them a little bit more security.
Oh, VSM, gotta be careful, but they've just backed out. His re-aggro is perfectly timed. Even if he's needed, because FURIA might not make it into this A site. They've seen 2 there. VSM still with 1 at least on this backstab. Oh, he's cleared though. Vinny, what a shot. 2-on-2, loads of time. Look at that bomb. It's outside. Vinny needs to stay alive. And he does catch the AWP with a missed shot from KNG. Leo is going to get sidelined here from that main player. And somehow FURIA recover in that round. I don't know how they've done it. Deagles in a 2-on-4. And no one dies. That was all kickstarted by Yuri one-digging the garage player.
Yeah.
You thought it was inconsequential.
That was not meant to be a world where you win.
there's no armor either, right? Yeah.
That was never meant to be a FURIA round.
Bit of a jinx there.
Happens to the best of us.
All it needs, the one dig to kind of open it up. Plano trying to do a bit of a push here. I don't think they threw the molly that we kind of tend to see the side we want to fake in hot to rush into through it.
Oh.
I can see it from a Plano as well. A little bit unfortunate there. Low on money. Want to play a little bit aggressive, but FURIA starting that off with a lobby default. There's way too many bodies in there. Normally when you have rounds like that, if you want to go on a bit of a timing, you tend to wait for the smoke wall to come out outside. That way you know at least there's going to be at least 2 guys outside, not in lobby. Have a bit of a timing there to push in. Also, if you are successful with that push, you kind of force the T's to go outside and utilize those smokes. Even if they go mini and whatnot, you kind of allow yourself to have better rotates and better call as well in terms of what you want to be holding. Yeah, that forces Plano now though on an eco. Not sure how much they should be sitting on, maybe 2.4, 2.9, 2.9 for next round. So just 1 eco here we should be seeing. Buy into next. Only Henny with an M4, which he saved.
Yeah, I don't want to say, oh, there's no way Plano can win this, because then we know what happened.
Robin, can you help me out here? We keep seeing FURIA throw this garage roof smoke, and sometimes you see one on top of blue that's good for a silo drop, right? You run the silo, you drop main. I don't know if that smoke's even covering that. Maybe it is, and I'm not getting the angle right, but...
I haven't seen that smoke before either. I wonder, we know that KNG likes to go on top of the garage roof, right?
But for that point, right, like CTs sometimes have a set smoke that lands there, and they'll jump into that smoke and play it, because not only do you have that little bit of cover on the garage roof, but also the smoke's a great one-way, letting you deady silo and not worry about red. I don't know, I've never seen a T side throwing it, only CTs, so it's confusing me.
We thought it was a miss at first, but
yeah.
Should have spotted that by now. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe they'll have some success with it, and our answers or our questions will be answered.
Maybe it is covering back garage peak right into top silo, and it's just I'm not catching it. I've just seen different lineups before to do that, so it's a new one for me. But either way, I mean, it's not changing too much. FURIA just kind of walk outside and waltz down to B with no resistance. Leo gets a gun, but that will be it. Henny saved weapon getting saved again. And sadly an underwhelming round as Plano don't really find anything. 1 footstep is made to jump silo and VSM's been heard. Okay, Serato watching out for it. Oh, there it is. Phew. Doesn't lose his AK. 6-3 now, and we've got another gun round coming out soon for Plano. What will they do with it?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough as well, right? Because you look at the round that FURIA ended up winning, which they weren't supposed to win, into then the low buy for FURIA. So it's not like they've done anything remarkably wrong on their CT side so far. I think that their weapon round approach has been pretty good. They have been mindful of that vent drop. BSM has done a fantastic job in holding ramps, so not really allowing FURIA to be taking a lot of control there either. That's not a start you want.
Right through the door. Oh, and they're going to try and trade it out. It does work. They're already in main. These T's are running over the A site. Luckily, Art lives to tell the tale. Yuri almost didn't let him through. 2 health for the in-game leader as he comes into main. And the Orb's cutting off the rotate. Junior with his 2nd kill of the round. And hopefully he can plant the bomb this time, and they won't need to kill him. Just KNG.
Lucas got spammed. Was that what happened? Died by a CT vent.
Yeah, man, that's a unfortunate little way to begin that round, right? Where things are so important, you're trying to put a stop to FURIA, who are picking up speed ever since, as you say, that little pistol round they were never meant to win, right? Picked up some good momentum, some good rounds on the back of it.
That's
right where they want to be in terms of the money.
That's why I thought that maybe that smoke we were talking about, Hugo, maybe that was to just like at least to cover off KNG somehow, so he's forced into that heaven area. Because even this round, right, you kind of saw how fast FURIA was on that mini split. As soon as Lucas goes down, you kill the CT band guy, right? He's also the mini player then at that point. KNG forced to play in heaven.
Was that smoke down when they did the main drop quick? No, I don't know. Maybe. It would make a lot of sense, right? Especially with what we're seeing out of FURIA right now. Yeah, I love the speed. They weren't even, even if they didn't get that first kill through the door onto Lucas, they were still in main within seconds. So certainly caused a problem for Plano. And, at this point in the tournament, at this point, after seeing so many Plano games, I'm not going to sit here and say that a 10-round half is going to be GG. We know Plano can sneak it somehow in, no matter what side they're on, even when you don't think they can do it. So, yeah, FURIA need to have their wits about them for Plano to activate later in this map. It's a strong start. It's got to be a strong finish. Another eco, though, and a couple of saved guns. FURIA, they've really been trying to get out ramp, but VSM's been quite the problem, as you said. This time, at least, he's not really armed well, only a deagle. But he is joined by a teammate.
I wonder if it is a little bit intentional though. The ramp emphasis and stuff like that. Like, I feel like it kind of forces Plano to play a specific way on that CT side, just so you can help VSM out as well if he needs it. We have seen KNG being very active with their AWP to kind of go over towards that ramp room and help him out with nades or even taking a shot.
Safer way of throwing that CT vent molly from K-Serato, bounces it off of the main roof.
Yeah, that was cool, right? Would have forced anyone out. You don't have to expose yourself. You're nice and safe. And right now they're just holding, hoping that this utility was gonna maybe force a fight out. They've got this outside wrap coming in. It's Art and Yuri here. And they could either split main or try to take heaven/hell control. Whatever they're doing, they've got to do it quick. And with both of them dying to Leo, and now only 20 seconds left, this is not how you wanted this A split to go. Not in any shape or form. Lucas taps K-Serato out of the round. The pistols, they might be about to do it to you. Junior and Vinny left alive in a 2-on-3. They need to cover this bomb plant, and Vinny will. Junior gets it down. AK retrieved for Henny, who's coming through this vent area. Has VSM alongside him, and both players for FURIA, they're just trapped in this site, fighting this one side by side. VSM with the push, Deagle out, deals with Vinny, and the follow-up to Junior as well. You couldn't ask for more. VSM ends the round there and then. And the pistols do it.
Taste of your own medicine, perhaps.
Yeah, and even if we are a little bit nervous, I was going to say, well, I'm still nervous for Plano's T side. I think they needed this. Sure, they had a fantastic performance against Pain, but from us that we have seen from them, it's been a little bit shaky, so getting as many rounds as you possibly can here on the CD side. I feel like you're going to need it.
Yeah, I am still super hyped to see, you know, Furia's aggressive CT side versus Plano's often, you know, T defaulting in lobby and outside. If that meshes well.
Do you think we'll see more like the aggressive CT side still? I wonder.
I don't think out of the gate, but I wouldn't be surprised if they start to pick up some steam. They might play into it.
You see, I love this from Furia. Like, even the string rounds that we have, now we do have KNG aggressive here. Yuri knows about it, but you can see the lead up into all these rounds that allows Furia to take this yard control essentially for free every single round. I would love for Plano to kind of swap the pace here and maybe fight for yard a little bit, but I think Furia right now is a little bit ahead in the strategical game. Now, because Plano's so nervous, they're like, oh, we have to fight for outside. Now Furia has the ability to either go fast ramp next round, they can go down, you know, lower, for example, they can do an inner execute. But this has been at the run of, we see all the nades that have been thrown to kind of remove KNG from playing aggressive outside, forcing himself over back to heaven. These ramp takes as well, even if they haven't been super successful, it has kind of forced them back a little bit, focusing more on these areas, which have then allowed Yard to be completely open. Not fought for at all. Fantastic round so far by Furia. And just great T side as well.
Yeah, and that's a danger. Where do you want to, if you're going to put more numbers out Yard, where are you weakening that A site? Well, that's where Furia are often getting out. They keep getting timings outdoor and hut. There's a player who just ran around the back of silos there. One dude on his own got that A entry, killed VSM behind the bomb site. So, yeah, it's a bit scary, the idea of pulling players away from A at this point with what Furia is showing. 8-4, another broke round if they lose this one for Plano. So, a lot of pressure. Double AWP to do it.
Yeah, and I feel at that point as well, Hugo, to your point of like, oh, maybe you don't want to give up man and, you know, an A1. I think you have to gamble, you know? Like, maybe you do the wrong call then you just save, right? Maybe don't go for a risky kind of retake. Ooh. That's also very risky from Henny. Didn't spot the cross. Oh, and look at Art as well.
Sneaky.
They're already down lower. Art managed to...
Oh, there we go. He does spot it.
Under heaven, yeah.
I mean, and this feels like a dead round. They're everywhere. They're walking B. They're in heaven soon. Caserato's outdoor. And these CTs are trapped in on the A side right now. Maybe gambling was the answer. Because right now, their cards are being read. Caserato with another one. And it's gonna be traded, but at this point the bomb can be planted B, but he's killed VSM. And they're actually hunting this kill as well. Bomb trying to get out the door. That's dangerous, man. If Junior dies there, there's a chance, but it's all under control for Furia. They're not feeling any sweat right now. 9-4.
That's such a typical Furia round, I feel like, as well. They get one opening outside, and you see two guys go down lower. Art's already under heaven. We have one guy fighting by Squeaky. Full-blown chaos.
I feel like we've not even seen that much as well from Furia, right? They've not had to pull out all this stops in this T side.
They've just done a really good job on their calls. So it kind of feels like they haven't been doing much, but I think Plano has tried to be very active on their calls every round and, you know, trying to find a reply into Furia. But I think that they've just done a really good job in every single round. It's had a purpose.
Oh. It's again the quick main drop. We've seen that one before. It's once more traded by KNG, but well, you've only got one man on A. He gets dealt with. Now those desperate heaven rotates. You could even drop Vent here if you're Furia. Vinny looks interested at getting more kills, and Caserato sneaks it past. It's only a 3v2. You might want to again be looking to save the AWP for the last of the half. Unless this Deagle finds another kill, KNG probably won't activate. And they're not giving Henny much either. Bomb's not even planted yet. Caserato makes it to the site. Vinny's got the cover and the stick for heaven as well. Easy stuff. 10-round half at a bare minimum. What could go wrong?
Yeah, kind of what we expected from FURIA the first time they played each other. But they were looking really good yesterday versus EG.
They've seen him. The jump spot over door.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. Like, they've got so much money. This isn't a risk at all, but it's well worth it to take the AWP away. So KNG, he's going to get hunted to the fullest effect. Oh, they're all around him. But KNG, the mastermind, he's disappeared. Smoke and mirrors. Oh, gets out of there with the AWP. That is a big save out of KNG. That's not an easy save either. They know where you are. You're trapped in garage. 1v3, but he gets out of it with the AWP. And so is that going to make all the difference here heading into the final round of this first half? It's a big save, man. It was the only way they were going to have an AWP in this round. So let's see if he's able to put it to good use.
Been getting avoided a lot, right? Often just getting one lurk kill outside, but by that point, they've already lost A. He dropped lower for like 3 rounds in a row at the start of the half. FURIA never went B then. Oh, I like this play. It's very FURIA boosting up. Oh no, the bottom player knocked out. How is that happening? Henny, not Lucas in the rafters, gets that kill. And well, instead, Keserato just escapes down B. 1 health. A very weird way for that double event boost to go, but could have gone worse. Oh, Yuri's got a trade through the smoke. That AWP is gone for the back of the lobby. He just spams. And with, you know, now KNG out of the round, you know outside's going to be very easy. No AWP. And Keserato has that B rotate cut off.
Oh, Leo, you needed that there, man. If he was able to deal with that first player, this would have left Plano in a really good spot. You know, at least a bunch of these guys are still low, and with Lucas picking up that kill there, this round is still uncertain.
He came back up then.
Yeah, it did look like they wanted to go in towards A, but this bomb is down here with Junior on the B bomb site. The 2 low HP players for FURIA are both up on A, and Junior alone right now has to try and get past VSM. They've killed Lucas on A. Yeah. Junior should just go up, and he's going to. Gets away from B. VSM now realizing that that bomb's going down up on the A site. I'm looking at the HPs. I'm still a little concerned. Like, VSM is a bit of a wildling, man. Like, when you let him go in situations like this, when you just say, man, get in there, do whatever damage you can. This guy, he's like a wrecking ball. Up into heaven. Oh, Junior, don't go giving him fights. No, or do, and just win it, I guess. 11 of 4, nice. FURIA, good first half. Now they move on to their CT side. Plano, they're going to need another big T-side performance. We've seen a mixture of T-sides out of this squad. From good to the bad to the ugly, we've seen it all. So let's see what Plano we get heading into this second half after the break.
Leave it.
Well, if a plan is repeating the same thing over and over again, they definitely have one, but they need to arrest that trend if they're going to win Nuke. We'll see what happens.
A fantastic T-side from FURIA. I feel like, sure, there were some rounds of Plano won, but even in terms of approach, FURIA was one step ahead. We'll see, though. We've seen Plano's T-side has improved a little bit throughout this event. Had a good one versus Pain. They need to replicate that, though, if they were to stand a chance.
Oh, that will help. Keserato does refrag Leo, though. VSM mid-air opener. Junior through the smoke? That was never going to work. There's so many players out in B right now, and now they're getting all the kills. This one's been dug a bit of a hole. Vent wrap is good. Yuri, all the timing, and he knows he's got a kill right here. It unfortunately comes after KNG frags Keserato. Yuri now needs a clutch, and Lucas will not let it happen. 5 rounds on the board for Plano, starting strong early in this T half.
So the big question is, What Plano T side are we about to get?
Right.
Are we going to get the one from Pain Gaming? Or are we going to get any of the others? The Pain Gaming one was the most recent T-side example, right? So maybe they have just been going away looking at this and you know, actively working on their nuke. Because Leo even said in that interview, out of all the maps, this was the one where their T-side calling does feel like they're still trying to, you know, find their footing with it. This should be a 6th round. Right, I said that to you last time. I said that, you know, that round should have never been won for FURIA when they only had pistols and then they won it. But I'm prepared to stake it all again this time around. Bomb getting planted. Leo about to be a very, very rich fella as he dodges the flash, getting pressured. There's a flash of their own, and that has really just churned up FURIA. That's brutal. I can't imagine how horrible that must have been. You pop flash through the smoke into your opponent's like counter pop flash. You've only got vanilla pistols. You're blind. The doors swing open. You can't see it, but you can hear it. And they all get churned up from either side. So 6-11 for Plano. It's a nice, clean round there. Up against the pistols. Right what they wanted. Now we got the rifles coming back through for FURIA.
Yeah, FURIA one of the few teams that does this full eco into buy for 3rd. I like it, even I mean, look at the buy you end up getting, right? It's essentially as good as the one you would get if you double save. The only thing you tend to not get is an AWP.
Late smokes, standard ones, although a bit wider.
I'm a little bit excited at least. There are so many question marks around this Plano T side. I feel like we've seen it all at this point.
Does Art go through with a flash? Has anyone even got one? Art with the only bit of util. Could do it from main. Art instead just trying to cover the wrap. It will be a ramp take in the mid-round. Junior mollied up to the boost now. And they check it. What a clear. Vinny gone off the top of the boxes. And they go back to the lobby. Okay, another one of these late top hits. Do FURIA know what they're up against? Have they done their homework? It certainly looks like it. 3 on A right now. It's a perfect read. Plano may have a man up, but they're walking into the lion's den.
Oh, Leo. All right. Lion tamer Leo. Leo the lion, maybe. I know there's something there. And they get wallbanged out the round. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. And he started immediately celebrating that one. Fair enough, man. Never even saw him.
They had no idea. Wow.
Yeah, great opening here. From Plano, start off with a smoke wall. A little bit more secure as well. Waits a little bit. Waits for the CT molly if they would have thrown one over at T-Red to try and break the smoke wall off. But into that, nice little entry and falling back. Does a good job on clearing as well. I think that you clear that corner where you don't spot anyone, even taking a little sneak peek through the ramp.
Now Plano taking some serious space. Already at secret in seconds. Quesarata walking up, not ready for the railing, waiting. It's Henny. Art's gonna walk down the vent. Climbs a ladder with no hands. How does he do it? It's already a good start to this T side, and it's getting better. FURIA about to feed the beast within. KNG waiting, and a couple pushing lobby right now. Vinny is so close, and KNG's got his number. Now up to Yuri on the A site, and Art's getting avoided down on lower. Yuri tries to hunt the kill, but look at the rotate for KNG. It's quite a statement. Going all the way around to join his team, even though they're already in the A site. They need to do this. Art, dead to Henny, who hasn't moved a muscle since getting that opening kill. And Yuri wondering where it all went so wrong.
Has Plano actually just flipped this script and become like their T side's incredible on Nuke, but it's the CT sides you gotta watch out for.
Just so inconsistent, right? It is coming game to game, opponent to opponent, and you've got to take into account that they're learning, they're improving after every game, right? On an internal level. So that much is showing. But yeah, their last new game, excellent T side, albeit a lost map, but a full comeback after 13-2. Those, however, hurt the most. So is this all going to be in vain once FURIA get their guns back out?
I love VSM's tattoos, man.
Yeah,
they're sick. Like, look, when you get to see him, you'll see he is the kind of guy that just lives and breathes CS by the tattoos on his body.
CS tattoos?
He has a CS:GO tattoo on his hand, and then he has the. I'm pretty sure he has the Olaf Meister or Simple. It was actually, it might be Simple.
No, it is Olaf. Yeah, it's the
yeah, I thought it was Olaf, right? The overpass burning defuse molly. Yeah, okay, sweet.
Cool.
Does he have the Simple one too, maybe?
Simple has that on it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Right, this is a gun round though. FURIA, they found the first frag. It's our top. We've got a double. Junior joining. And towards the back of garage is Vinny, so any main splits will be denied. This is looking more like a typical Plano T-side round. Everyone grouped hard, hoping for a kill so they can explode. They didn't case Arata though. You take that frag, or damage rather. He's going to go hide out on the hut to avoid the spam. One bullet will be his end. Orb on ramp. Nice kill from Junior, but he might get cut off here by Util. Expecting a molly, there is none. No lower rotates either, but they're not going far off of ramp. Leo has the bomb. Got to make up their mind as to where they want to go. Walking out the door, smoke denied. And now B might be your only option. That being said, Art's come down the vent. Yuri's pushed the lobby, and you're not really getting to make your choice in this round. FURIA have every kill and no casualties.
Yeah, important for FURIA, trying to get going with their economy a little bit. Having all 5 alive would be tremendous. We'll see if the but he picks up the nade, actually gets FURIA at least. Let's have the bomb too,
yes. But... Yes! Knife him, do it! Yes!
Oh.
So ready for that one, man. Second he hears the vent drop, he's like, okay. Now we're talking. Poor Leo. Never knew what hit him. Yeah, I mean, this has got to be really, really nice for FURIA, who, you know, we already talked about maybe the external factors that were referenced, nothing specific in their absolute beating against these guys the first time around. But this is nothing of the sort. This is a FURIA that we saw versus EG. Fast play for Plano out the hut into the A side, and they get 3 kills for the price of 1. Make that 4. Quite the deal. They've brought their coupon cards to the checkout, Harry.
I don't get it, man. You know, you have the round just slipped by a moment ago. Real clean from FURIA. Then Plano go, all right, boys, we're hungry. We want some revenge. Let's just push him in at that A-bomb site. Let's give it to him. And the round was over. In a matter of moments, all the kills come in. Junior just left saving this AWP, and even then, I don't think he gets away with it. VSM, while he's missed this timing, there's so many angles being held onto here by Plano. They know that he had to have pushed here. They've cleared out the B site as well, so Leo takes the AWP away. And that's quite a nice way to put another round on the board if you're Plano. Nice little message you've just sent. Oh yeah, at any moment in time, we could just commit to one of these fast A plays. And your A-bomb site ain't looking too healthy, is it?
Yeah, that was all 4. It was 4 members from FURIA there as well. I think Art was going to go in mini and take a peek into Squeaky. A nice change of pace there from Plano. We're back at these outside takes. Smoke wall comes out.
Oh. Smoke shot comes out, but again, VSM comes flying in off roof. Junior, if he shot there, he might have had one. Flicking away, gives time for Leo to get set up in the garage. Oh, no smoke for the cross. Junior trying to stop anyone from making it down, but they do. At least one man does. Leo, who was already pushed further ahead, does find that kill. So the orbs are out of the round here now for Furia. And B, well, at least the lobby, the secret, being controlled by the bomb. Flank up on Silo, big kill for Keserato, and he's just going to disengage after that one. Wait for them to come to him. He's thrown this round up into the air, and Henny re-aggressing back, not even considering that he dropped off the roof, leaves Leo alone. Got to go for that bomb. There's one. Flick for the second, and oh, Leo's been given a chance. 2 killer headshots. But where is Vinny?
Still just holding. Oh, the big question. Leo, up or down? Up or down, baby. He's committing in towards B. And so for now, he's good to avoid Vinny. Vinny does have this ramp rotation open to him, but... Ooh. Leo's just going to commit to the B site plant. And Vinny, too far away to deny it. This is going to come down to a 1v1 with the bomb planted. And Leo having time to get set up. Now, Vinny also has the element of surprise, right? He's kept it silent on this rotate. He walked down the ladder. He's walked in through ramp. He's got time on his side. And Leo's got no idea where he is. Neither player knows.
But no kit.
Oh, yeah, good spot. So Vinny, maybe not as blessed as you thought. Oh, he hasn't fully committed to checking dark. He will do the second time around. And the defuse is in. Vinny winning the 1v1, putting 13 on the board for Furia. And Plano starting to run out of the old money, mate.
Yeah, I mean, that's such a ballsy way to play a clutch on that situation. Like, you're so far away to even play into the B site. If Leo picks a safer post plant, right, if he goes back through the door, Vinny can't win, basically. Vinny can't win if he walks. So
yeah, I think he's nervous because Vinny is also the one that blows the door down there prior, right? He's essentially everywhere. I think maybe he was just a little bit nervous of where Vinny was. Could have been advanced, right? It could have been outside, could have been down lower already. Still a very very close round though, I was gonna mention. Kind of forcing Furia art on an SMG.
Oh, well, probably wasn't ready for the close peek, but he'll take it. KNG looking for another. Vinny showing his hand in hell. Got to be careful. He knows that AWP is roaming outside. Smoke over the door. Yuri got a lot to do for this position, and he's got one, but immediate trade for Leo leaves this A site open for business.
Oh, but it's big, Vinny. Now, the Molotov, yeah, that's probably going to make you uncomfortable. Or, nice and toasty. He's playing around it. Not been forced out of the site. Art set up in hut as well. They're fully committed to the idea of this bomb following through into the A site, and they've got a gnarly crossfire to try and deal with it. One that Plano don't know about. So now, as they try, oh, Vinny, I would have loved to have seen Vinny not take that fight. Now look, still, Art can deny the bomb plant. That's the big bait and switch that was being played between these two. Plano with time, they could drop down the vent, they could just commit to the A site, and with the door swinging, KNG turns back around, puts a stop to that. That nonsense from Art, right? No more sneaking around in the hut and door. Plano should be very, very happy that they're able to win that round in that fashion, though, man. They get the AWP out of it as well. They bring that with them. They wreck the money of Furia, considering it was them, you know, teed up to have their economy destroyed at this scoreline. This is a nice way of evening it back out.
Yeah, hell of a recovery. Zeus in play for Art, otherwise it's looking pretty empty here for Furia. Art just cleaned up immediately. Zeus never plays in, at least not in his hands, but anyone can go grab that. FURIA in no hurry to walk back into the AWP though. I know Plano still just holding lobby, holding outside, not moving a muscle, waiting for those pistols to play aggressive. Oh, did he see something? Seems like he did. Ooh. Meanwhile, check VSM. He's all the way outside. He's got free reign right now to walk into this A site. He could even flank Heaven for all it's worth. But on top of the hut, it's already been called by KNG, and VSM deals death. Junior with one. Deagle for Yuri helps out. Don't tell me that this round's going to fall apart as well. FURIA with Deagles can be scary at the best of times, but KNG should have this round. Oh, under control, not quite the case.
Oh my god!
1v1.
Oh!
And Vinny's got them all.
He's
What?
insane. Yeah, everyone
What a
just
god.
get out of your chair. Yeah, massage the
Yeah.
guy. Give him everything
Junior,
he
get
wants.
up! Go pay respects!
Oh my god, that was
wallbang.
insane.
That is why Vinny wears the power gaming glove, alright? He gets to. Look at this. Oh, that.
Unreal.
And then runs out, doesn't have armor, so he has to nail the shot, and he just domes him. Vinny.
Impressive.
Oh, Vinny, I love you.
That's like a must-win round. I mean, not a must-win round. They weren't planning to win that round by any means, but that has really dug FURIA out. This comeback was happening. They were trading. That was FURIA's eco. Or now they've just been given a second life.
Leo, super quick underneath Heaven. See if, oh, but the timing here. They're aware, but yeah, just because of that, Art's gonna go down. Shot in the back.
Oh, and that's a great reaction as well. VSM runs out ramp. The call is made from Leo that Vinny is fighting him in hell. And with Art already gone, like you said, that's just a quick ramp take for Plano down to the B bomb site. Leo is, meanwhile, out on A. He can kill them players before they drop. Oh, only damage. It's a bit awkward. Now they know there's a temporary 2-on-3 down on this B bomb site, but they've had all the time in the world to get set up. Eagle waiting towards a single door. Kind of a weird angle for VSM, but there are 3 players being filtered into him. He peeks the rifle, and now it is just the guns of Plano. Flash being laid up, and Lucas has to clutch.
A bit of a bad plant though, based on the positioning of the T's. Not gonna matter. FURIA with the retake. 2 alive as well, and it's map point. And yeah, some of these rounds have looked pretty scary. Well, Plano has done a really good job with map control, but when it comes down to it with the after plants, FURIA for the last 3 plants, 3 diffuses.
Yeah, this is not what you want against map point either. A couple of Galils, a couple of Deagles, and a whole lot of nothing. Regardless of how this game goes or ends, I think we've had a good game out of Plano, right? Obviously, we've got FURIA in control, but that's kind of what we wanted. That's kind of what we expected even the first time around. So that's what we're getting, 15-10, and what could and really should be the closer here for FURIA. It's going to be their easiest round yet with Matt Point. Smoke's outside. Junior can't really do much about it. They're deep. Well, the secret molly, we'll see if Plano even want to go there. They might just walk through these smokes at the end. Will be secret after all. Oh, I say that, actually. The fade and into garage they go. K-Serato, a lot on his plate, and an immediate headshot. Don't know if he saw the fact that all 5 players were out here either. Well, Plano have realized they've been getting a lot of room in the yard, and so they're putting as many numbers there as they can, and they're finding all the frags. 2 Galils, 2 openers.
Dead after 1 as well. These buys out of Plano, I don't know how they're so good at getting mileage out of it, but they are. One-way smoke up in heaven. Junior, players dropped into the site. There's another up on the rafters, and so Yuri has got to do it all. Does he drop the bomb with that kill? Yeah. Oh my. Oh my. That could give Yuri a chance, right? You don't want him to win this in what was essentially a 1v4. Yuri, there's a man up on top of the hut. He's not considering it. Not ready. Oh, there's the lock-in for KNG. Swinging on out. The fast reposition. The decision to get up on top of hut and make that crossing happen serves him well. And it's never even considered by Yuri. 11-15 now, and an eco round looming for FURIA. I don't know, this has got some legs on it, got the potential to go the distance. Can Plano get us there?
I mean, if anything, Plano definitely have surprised us. Another good T side, even if it is a loss, well, rather better than what we've seen outside of the Pain game. Really starting to get the hang of this, I feel like. Doesn't look as lost as the first few games we saw them on Nuke. This should be, well, before the jinx, but this should be another round for him. Very spread out here from FURIA also, so won't really have 2 guys in her.
If you jinx this, I'll be impressed, honestly.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot, right? They don't even have the Eagles to kind of come and save the day for him.
Vinny with the 5-7 is something to be marveled, apparently. Another kill from him, but it might all be for nothing. K-Serato in the hut with the CZ. He's having a killer game, but more than 1 is asking for a lot. And still at 40 seconds, they're in no hurry. Orb going up roof. Leo trading that gun. Getting ready to explode into A, and they're going door as well. The saddest part, K-Serato, he will still get to play into things. Maybe the USP could be a bait for him in the back of sight. Yuri cleared out. K-Serato, will he get checked? He's all that stands now. It's the one position they haven't cleared, and so their eyes are on it for the plant. Covered. Leo gets it in. And K-Serato is just hoping someone comes his way, but the spam, full spam. I think the door player heard the damage, and so Leo finished the job. Forget the eco.
I like it, you know, a bit of revenge.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of spam kills today. All starting ages ago now with Henny through hut, dealing with like a door player in that first half. Then we had Vinny with a 1v3 through the hut. And we got Leo through the hut. Man. Nothing's set in stone right now. Sure, you be looking good, FURIA. You're on 15, you're right at the finish line. You haven't crossed over it yet.
Yeah, for Plano, 2 weapon rounds you essentially have to win, and a low buy with that if you were to tie this up. 15-12. WP on Junior, but he's in ramp, holding by himself. It is a yard setup though. Art and Vinny's here. Vinny's spot is one that very hard to clear.
Junior, no fear on ramp.
Might be a lobby ramp push here eventually. We do have Leo down in underground, just holding for now. Waiting for his teammates' timing. So, Junior actually moved as well underneath Catwalk here, so in terms of making the right call for Plano, they've done it. They do decide to go down lower here after this this ramp push. We have seen them as well though just fake this and go back and head into that B1 execute.
Beginning of the end, perhaps. Junior never going back for more, and it's wise of him to do that. KNG is ready on the angle, and these wallbangs getting uncomfortably close. Art does not want to give them the room. There's only 2 here right now. He's got the backstab. They don't even know he's dropped a gun. KNG hasn't heard it. Art's just going to run him down.
Oh my God!
Somehow, some way, this might be the beginning of the end. There's only 2 players left up. They're planting B.
Oh!
They're not going to be able to get
Art's just so quick. No one's even shooting back at him. They're on the bomb. Henny's too far away.
GG.
Oh, even without the kit, they're just sticking it and they win the round to the time. Sniped out the air by Junior. Henny kicked to the curb, and that there is Furia winning this first map of Nuke 16-12. All right, we've got a series on our hands, right? That last Plano Furia affair, it might have been a little victory for Plano. Furia, they're out for revenge. Are they going to get it? Join us after the break. We'll find out together.